So how do you engage the prospect? Well, what we're going to talk about today is a technique called I work with. And the idea is that you engage people with specific details about specific things that you do, right? A lot of people have been trained their elevator pitch. And one of my early elevator pitches was, I'm improv and I teach leadership communication skills to businesses and individuals, and all that stuff. It sounds great, like the words are very good words. But when you put it together, it doesn't really connect with anyone. And so what I'm going to be sharing now is a couple of work with statements, both from myself and from clients that I've worked with that I think are a little bit more powerful. So and in fact, so the first one actually comes with a story. The way I figured this out, the way I kind of started on my elevator pitch path was I was sitting at a business networking event. We're sitting around the table going around talking about, giving our elevator pitches. And this one guy stands up and he says, I offer insurance programs to lawyers. That was his elevator pitch. And there was this firestorm of questions at him. You work only with lawyers? Like, what makes lawyers so special? Like, you do other kinds of insurance? And as we talked to him, we realized that, of course, he did all kinds of insurance. I mean, he was an insurance salesman. But it turns out that he had a particular niche that was really, really good for lawyers. And so what he did was he always pushed that he had lawyers. He said, look, he said, if I get in front of a lawyer, I have really competitive stuff for them. He said, I can do anything else. He does personal and commercial lines, does auto, he does all the kind of insurance stuff. But when he's working with his elevator pitch, he really focuses on lawyers. And I was just intrigued at how this guy created so much attention about his business, right? He got to talk about his business and about how he can help people in the middle of us going around and giving elevator pitches. So I was amazed at the power of that and really said to myself, I need to work on this. I need to figure out how this happens. So for him, of course, I work with lawyers who want to save money on insurance, right? That's kind of his. If you'd ask him what does he do, that's the kind of thing he could say to begin. And again, what we're talking about is how do you engage people, right? How do you kind of get their interest, right? How do you get them asking questions about that? And this is definitely one way of doing this. Another really great work with example I heard from one of my clients that we came up with was I work with private schools who want to control their energy costs.